If you are a teenager, a young adult, or you just turned 18 and you're wondering, what can I do right now in order to become successful, in order to make the most money possible? Well, you came to the right video. Hello everybody, my name is Sanad. Welcome to another episode of The Clever Millionaire. Before we get started, I would appreciate it if you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And now let's jump straight into it. Chances are you're either a teenager, a young adult, or you just turned 18 and you have a ton of questions like, what should I invest in? Should I get a credit card? What do I need to do right now in order to become successful, in order to become financially free? In today's video, I will share a lot of important information that will help you get started on the path to financial success. It took me many years and a lot of hard work to become a millionaire and to retire in my 20s. Now that I'm retired, I'm simply enjoying life, making YouTube videos, driving in my fancy cars, spending time with the family, and so on. But I also made a ton of mistakes along the way, mistakes that were definitely avoidable. I was a typical teenager and I had no idea what I was doing. But now when I look back, I could see all the mistakes that I made. That is why I'm making this video, so you guys do not have to make the same mistakes that I did. And I can share a lot of valuable information that will help you along the way. So the first thing that you have to do is to get a job. You have probably heard this from your parents before, but that is the most important thing. Simply because you need money coming in. Without money, you won't be able to do anything. Especially if you want to start investing early, you will need money to fund those investments. That is why getting a job should be your number one priority. If you go to school, get a part-time job. If you're out of school, work as much as you can. That way you can earn as much money as possible. Money that you'll be putting into work so it can earn you even more money. So once you get a job and you have money coming in regularly every single week or every 2 weeks, then you'll be ready for step number 2. And that is to get a credit card. I know a lot of people are afraid of credit cards, but they are an amazing tool that can help you grow financially. Personally, I got my first credit card when I was 18 years old. I had no idea what a credit card was, but I knew I had to have one. And I'm glad I got one. That credit card that I opened up when I was 18 years old, I still have that credit card till this day, over 10 years later. So if you are over the age of 18 and you don't have a credit card, you need to get one as soon as possible. If you do not know which one to get, I will have a link for them in the description box below. Those are some credit cards that you can easily get approved for, especially if you are just getting started. Best of all, if you want to grow your credit, you don't even have to spend money on the credit card. You can simply get the credit card activated and keep it in your wallet. You don't have to buy anything with it. But the longer you keep it, the better your credit history will become. Getting a credit card takes less than 15 minutes, but do not get super excited. Do not go out there and ball out and max out your credit card. You want to avoid paying interest as much as possible. The next thing is very important, and that is to open up your own bank account. A bank account that you have full control over and that you are the only one that can access this account. You want this bank account to be solely in your name, not in your mom's or your dad's name, but strictly yours 100%. This will bring you one step closer to being a productive, financially responsible adult. This bank account will be your main hub. You are going to use this account to receive paychecks from your job. You are going to use it to pay off your credit card, and you are going to use it to save money. Also, you are going to use it to invest money, which we will talk about later on in this video. But having a bank account is very, very important. Also, do not make this financial mistake. This simple mistake can make your life 10 times harder, and that is getting into debt. I'm not talking about good debt where you buy an investment property and you rent it out and every single month you are receiving income. I'm talking about the bad debt, personal loans, credit cards, and so on. Do not fall for this trap of simply getting all this money, spending it, and then having to pay it off every single month. The next thing that you need to do is to start investing. You need to make your money grow even more. Some of the best ways to make your money grow is by investing in the stock market. I know this might be scary for a lot of people, but you need to get your feet wet. The sooner you start investing, the sooner you will learn how to invest. If you are buying stocks, you will be doing research, you'll be diving deep, you'll be learning more about the companies that you are investing in, and you are going to be gaining that knowledge. The best way to learn is to simply jump right into it. Personally, I recommend the Webull app. The link will be in the description box below. With the Webull app, you'll be able to invest into 1,000 different companies. But personally, I recommend sticking with the companies that you know best. For example, I'm a big fan of Apple products. I have an iPhone, AirPods, MacBook, anything Apple, I pretty much have it. So I'm a big fan of this company. And if I'm just getting started, I will take some money and I will invest it into Apple stock. And that is what I recommend to young investors. If you are just getting started and you do not know what company to invest in companies that you are currently using. I love shopping on Amazon. Let me buy some Amazon stock. I love watching Netflix. Let me buy some Netflix stocks. This way you'll be investing in what you know, and as you get older, you will gain even more knowledge on how to invest, how to diversify, what investments to pick, and so on. But the earlier you get your feet wet, the better. Also, if you use my Webull link in the description box below, you'll be able to get thousands of dollars worth of free stocks. So make sure to check it out. Obviously, you do not need thousands of dollars to start investing. With Webull, you can invest with as little as $1. You can also put $10 a week, $50 a month, and so on, just so you can start building up your portfolio. The next thing that you need to do is build an emergency fund. This is also very, very important. You will need 3 to 6 months of money to pretty much pay for all of your expenses. The way you will know how much money you are going to need in your emergency fund is to pretty much combine all of your expenses. For example, how much money you spend on food, on Netflix, on gas, on housing, all of that stuff. Combine it and then multiply it by 3. So every single month, if you are spending $1,000 to pretty much survive, multiply that number by 3. So you will need $3,000 in your emergency fund. Once your emergency fund is fully funded and you have $3,000 just sitting there, you'll be ready to go. You'll be able to take on even more risk to grow your money. Simply keep that money safe, but all the new money that you'll be making, you'll be able to invest it. You'll be able to start a side hustle, start a small business, invest in your education, pretty much use that money to experiment, to grow even more. Best of all, your emergency fund will be your safety net. So if you take on extra risk or you lose your job or you need money for an emergency, you will have that money sitting there, thus pretty much taking a lot of stress off of your shoulders. Another thing that you should do is live below your means. Do not buy stupid stuff to impress people that do not care about you. Spending money just to spend it is not very smart. Do not waste money on things that are not going to benefit you in the long term. I grew up in an immigrant household and I was raised by a single mother. So best believe we were very, very cheap just so we can meet the monthly budget. So if you are still living at home with your parents, make sure to take full advantage of it. Take that time to stack up as much money as possible. Those few years of you living with your parents can be life-changing if you take advantage of it. If you have a job and you are making money every single week and your parents are not making you pay any bills whatsoever, that is an amazing opportunity. Just imagine 1 year, 2 years, 3 years of simply working, saving, investing. Man, you'll be setting yourself up for an amazing financial future. And my final tip for pretty much everyone watching this video is to create a culture of abundance. What does that even mean? Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who who share your ambition and vision of success. Like that old saying goes, show me your friends and I will show you your future. So if your 4 closest friends are very lazy, they spend all of their money, they have no goals or ambitions, make sure you look for new friends. But if you surround yourself with friends that are focused on getting money, becoming successful, and so on, chances are you are going to become successful and you are going to have a lot more money than the average person. So to sum it all up, you have to stay focused. You have to stick to the plan. So at least once a month, take 30 minutes to an hour to simply think by yourself. Come up with your own goals. Come up with your own plans. Review your ideas. That way you can continue to improve every single month. Also, never stop seeking guidance, but make sure you are seeking guidance from people that are in the position that you want to be in. For example, if you want to become a millionaire, take advice from an actual millionaire, not your parents that will be stuck working a 9-to-5 job for the rest of their life. So make sure to take advice from people that are in the position that you want to be in. Alright everybody, that concludes this video. I would appreciate it if you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And see you in the next video. Peace out.